Broadway shows return to the DCPA this winter. The first musical to open since the pandemic is Disney's The Lion King. I recently talked to Gerald Ramsey, who plays Mufasa, and he has an incredible story about how he got the job.
It was actually I was a Polynesian dancer in Hawaii, and the Lion King tour came to Honolulu as one of their stops. And it wasn't me; it was a friend of mine who was trying to encourage people, like, you should go. There's an open audition happening. It was all over the news and newspapers. But I really thought there's no place. I've never done a Broadway show, never saw a Broadway show. But she kept pushing me, and then she said, "If you go, I'll take you to lunch." I said, "Okay, let's go, let's do it." Just because I really didn't think I would, it was just show up, sing a song, and then move on with my life,
Which is cool because then you got the Mufasa role, which is a big role. Tell me how you were feeling when you found out.
Honestly, I didn't believe that it was right. I was in grad school at the time, and I just started. I was a grad assistant, and I told them, "Oh, I gotta go real quick to Philadelphia, and then I'll be back." Because I really thought they were gonna send me back after a couple days, and they realized, "Oh, we made a mistake with this guy." So I didn't tell anyone that I was leaving to join the Lion King, and I'm still here.
Awesome. You have a great voice for Mufasa also. Tell me a little bit about what it's been like and how exciting it's been for you.
I think it's very challenging. Like, we're marathon performers where it's 8 shows a week all year round, and learning how to take care of your body and your voice is something so foreign to me. But what's honestly kept me going is representation, and knowing that I'm one of the few Samoans, one of the few Polynesians who's in a musical. Most of us play football or we join the military. So for me to get a chance to show there's other avenues out there, we have lots of musical talent back home, and I just hope I can inspire more people and more parents to allow their kids to pursue a career in the arts.
That's really neat. I love that. Tell me what you're most looking forward to once you finally go on tour.
Listen, so I was in Denver in 2015. That was my first year on tour, and it's the first time I was late to work because it was my first autumn. I saw all the leaves changing. I was mesmerized, and they called me and said, "The show's starting in 15 minutes. Where are you?" And I ran. I set like an Olympic record running to work. I almost burned down an Airbnb. I slipped. I didn't have any winter clothes available. I slipped and slid down every hill you could think of trying to get home. So this time, I'm prepared, I'm ready, I have winter clothes, and I'm excited to come back to Denver after all this time. It's one of my first repeat cities.
Awesome. That's a really funny story. I can totally see that happening though. You never know what it's going to be like here weather-wise. Perfect. And then one last question. What do you want the audience to know about The Lion King or look forward to, or what's your message to the audience?
I think The Lion King has been running for such a long time, and I think some people think, "Oh, I've seen it already, so what's the point in seeing it again?" But even for me, seeing the show every day and where I was like 5 years ago in Denver to where I am now, I'm still getting different messages from the show, and it's inspiring me in different ways. And my sister, who, when she first saw me, she now has 4 kids. She's seeing the show in a whole different way now, and her bringing her kids, it's inspiring them seeing their uncle on stage. And for kids to see our young Simbas and young Nalas on stage, I think whenever you choose to see it, there's going to be a new message and a new inspiration for you. And I'm so excited for Denver to get a chance to see us again.
Disney's The Lion King runs December 2nd through January 2nd at the Buell Theater. The DCPA does require guests to be vaccinated and wear a mask. We have much more information and a link to buy tickets at cbsdenver.com.